This is a conversation with St. Francis and God.
There's no costume for God.
And you wear it well.
St. Francis, Franny, you know all about gardens and nature. What in the world is going on down there on the planet? What happened to the dandelions, the violets, the milkweeds, and stuff I started eons ago? I had a perfect, non-maintenance garden plan. Those plants grow in any type of soil, withstand the drought, multiply with abandon. The nectar from the long-lasting blossoms attracts the butterflies, honeybees, and flocks of songbirds. I expected to see a vast garden of colors by now, but all I see are these green rectangles.
Yeah, well, it's the tribes that settled there, Lord, the suburbanites. They started calling their flowers weeds, and then they went to great lengths to kill them and replace them with grass. They work hard to grow it and keep it green. They begin each spring by fertilizing the grass and poisoning any other plant that crops up in the lawn.
The spring rains and warm weather probably make the grass grow really fast. That must make the suburbanites happy.
Well, apparently not, Lord. As soon as it grows a little, they cut it, sometimes twice a week.
They cut it? They cut it?
Yeah.
Do they then bale it like hay?
Well, not exactly. Most of them break it up and put it in bags.
They bag it? Why? Is it a cash crop? Do they sell it?
No, in fact, just the opposite. They pay to throw it away.
No, let me get this straight. They fertilize grass so it'll grow. When it does grow, they cut it, and they pay to throw it away.
Yes, Lord.
These suburbanites must be relieved in the summer when they cut back on the rain. We cut back on the rain and turn up the heat. That surely slows the growth and saves them a lot of work.
Well, you're not going to believe this, Lord, but when the grass stops growing so fast, they drag out hoses and pay more money to water it so they can continue to mow it and pay to get rid of it.
What nonsense. At least they kept some of the trees. That was a sheer stroke of genius, if I do say so myself. The trees grow leaves in the spring to provide beauty and shade in the summer. In the autumn, they fall to the ground and they form a natural blanket to keep moisture in the soil and protect the trees and the bushes. It's a natural cycle of life.
Yeah, well, you better sit down for this, Lord. Because the suburbanites have drawn a new circle. As soon as the leaves fall, they rake them up into great piles and sometimes bag them, and then they pay to have them taken away.
No.
Oh, yeah.
What do they do to protect the shrub? How do they do to protect the shrub and tree roots in the winter to keep the soil moist and loose?
Well, after throwing away the leaves, they go out and buy something called mulch. They haul it home and spread it around in place of the leaves.
And where do they get this mulch?
Well, they cut down trees and grind them up to make mulch.
Okay. I've heard enough. I don't want to think about this anymore. Let's move on. St. Catherine, you're in charge of the arts. What movie have you scheduled for us tonight?
Dumb and Dumber, Lord. It's a story about...
Never mind. I think I just heard the whole story from St. Francis.